to get you updated on the Cook County State's Attorney's race. That has been called for Eileen O'Neill Burke. She had a large lead over Bob Fioretti for all of the night, and now we can officially say it has been called for O'Neill Burke.
In fact, she's speaking right now. Let's listen in.
Joy, and we could not be more thrilled with the people that you have grown up to be. The best job and the most important job I will ever have is being your mom. I have to thank the hardest working campaign team in Illinois who got us here tonight. So first and foremost, Aviva Bowen. She did the comms. So as many of you know, I am not a politician. So in spite of that hindrance, they coached me, they cajoled me, and they got me to the place I needed to be in order to win this race, and I could have not done that without Aviva. Our fundraising team of New Chicago with Tracy Mayfield, Christina Nowinski, and Tom Bowen blew the doors off fundraising. They fundraised more than anybody ever anticipated could be done. My campaign manager, Don Black, has truly been a blessing. He did tell me that he almost prefers a campaign when he loses because nobody wants to talk to him or point him out when he loses. But unfortunately, Don, you won, and I'm so glad that you were here with me for this journey. I like to refer to Don Black and Tom Bowen as the Ted Lasso, Bobby Knight campaign team. And if any of you knows either one of them, you already know who's Ted Lasso and who's Bobby Knight. For each and every one of you who donated, who hosted a meet and greet, who came to a meet and greet, who emailed people, who texted people, who got people out to vote and told them about this race, thank you. We would not be here tonight. Your belief in me was the foundation for this victory. So thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a really large county, and we have gone to every single corner of this county over the last 16 months. And one thing became more apparent to me each and every day, and that is there is much more that unites us than divides us. We all want to live in a community where we do not have a mass shooting on a regular basis. We all want to live in a community where people and businesses can thrive when they are unencumbered by fear of being victimized. We all want to live in a community where children can go outside and play, regardless of what zip code you live in. We all want that. Last night, an officer that was 26 years old named Enrique Martinez was shot and killed in the line of duty. I know that was a gut punch to so many of us. And it was to me. My dad, my grandfather, and my great-grandfather were all Chicago policemen. I know how dangerous that job is. And I know, and so do you, the sacrifice that each and every officer makes when they take the oath to serve and protect. My heart is broken for the Martinez family today, but my spirit is not broken. We will get assault weapons off of the street, and we will make this community safer for everyone. Being safe is not a privilege, it is a right. We can get assault weapons off the street. We can make this community safer for everyone. And we can build the best prosecutor's office in the country where we set a new standard for integrity, effectiveness, and innovation. Whether you voted for me or not, I promise you this. I will work tirelessly as your state's attorney. The state's attorney's office has a noble mission to represent the victims, to uphold the law, and to make justice accessible for everyone. That is a mission I will undertake with humility and dedication. The way to predict the future is to create it. And today, I am telling you, together, we are going to create something extraordinary. Thank you. Thank you for your faith in me. Thank you for believing in a safe, thriving Cook County. Now the work begins. Thank you.
Yeah. Eileen O'Neill Burke there with her victory speech in the state's attorney's race after a very close primary there with Clayton Harris. She came out on top, and now she has taken the reins as the state's attorney.
I don't know. Can we talk to our guest here, or are we moving? Okay, let's bring in. I'd like to ask Leslie Hairston here what you think about. Here we go. What's going to happen here differently without Kim Foxx in that office, with Eileen O'Neill Burke in?
Well, I think you're going to see more support for victims, like they said. I think they're going to be following the letter of the law in terms of following the law of what people are charged with. I think they're going to be looking at very closely whether something is bail worthy or not. I just think that there's going to be a deeper dive.
So a lot of the criticism for the state's attorney was not pursuing certain classes of felonies, misdemeanors, all of those drug offenses. That shift, though, under Eileen, she did not agree with it, Eileen O'Neill Burke. What are your thoughts on that in terms of the way that it disproportionately affected Black and brown communities?
Well, when you have Black and brown people being disproportionately arrested, you're going to have that in the, and Chicago has a history of, beating confessions out of Black and brown people, has a history of lying about that. So this comes on top of that. I think you need to go somewhere in the middle. I mean, understanding that a lot of things were coerced, but there were some that were not. But you have to, I think the message that people want to hear is, I don't want to walk outside my door and be shot or hit in the head and not have anything done about it.